Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. By now you know what this video is going to be all about. It's where I sit down and talk about everything that I have loved in the month of February. And February really flew by. I spent sort of the first half of it, not really the first half, more like the first third in Thailand, and then when I came back I was just catching up on all of the work. And I felt like I don't even know where the month went. But it does make a little bit of sense because February is the shortest month and all that. But still, generally, before I actually get into the favorites, I take these videos to talk to you and give you guys miscellaneous life updates and stuff like that. So the first update is that I am going to be doing another Q&A video soon. I've done 2 Q&A videos in the past on this channel, one alone and one with my mother. So I haven't done one in a really long time. So on my Instagram stories, I asked you guys if you wanted another one, and I got a lot of yeses. So I have put up an Instagram post. I'm going to link to that just down below. And I'm requesting you guys, if you have any questions that you want me to answer in my Q&A, just go leave a comment on that Instagram post so that when I'm doing the video, all of the questions are together. So yes, doing a Q&A, hashtag Ask Magali, and just go and check out the Instagram post and leave any questions if you may have. Like, because I've been getting a lot, I thought it's about time I answer them. Secondly, I've become a lot more active on my blog again in this new year. If you guys don't know, I started all of my internet stuff as a blogger, and everything else, be it social media, be it this YouTube channel, came a lot later. In Jan, I completed 8 years of blogging. So last year, everything was a little bit quieter on the blog front, but I realized that I still really liked blogging, and I wanted to do that as well. I didn't only want to do YouTube. I've done a lot of miscellaneous posts, some very like general, personal ones like photo diaries and stuff, and highlights of my month, and some fashion posts, so please do go check those out. Now I have jabbered too much and it's time to move on to the actual favorites. I have some makeup, skincare, hair stuff, and also a snack that I've really loved. So let's get started. So the first 2 things are these Lakme 95 lip and cheeks that I really liked. And fair warning that there are quite a few Lakme things in this video, and it's totally coincidental. I know it sounds almost suspicious that I'm going to be featuring so much of Lakme, but I think they've really been at the top of their makeup game recently, and I've really enjoyed using many of their things. I've already done a dedicated video review on the Lakme 9 to 5 Weightless Matte Mousse Lip and Cheeks, and you can check out the video review if you want like swatches on my lips, cheeks, all of that jazz, because my videos are always very detailed. I have 3 of them. 2 that I'm featuring in this month's favorites are Blush Velvet and Crimson Silk, because I took all 3 of them to Thailand with me. These are the 2 that got the maximum used. I used a Crimson Silk, which is a red shade, in so many different, I think in at least 3 looks maybe, in my Bangkok lookbook. And even when I put up the pictures on Instagram, a lot of you guys asked me what red am I wearing. So it is this one. It's a really beautiful color, very gorgeous formula. And the Blush Velvet is a beautiful light pink nude. It almost is a little too light for me, so it might not suit skin tones darker than mine. It might wash you out, that's all. But they're both really pretty colors. The formulas are just dreamy because they do last through snacks, they do last through like soft drinks and iced teas and all that. They last pretty well. If you eat an entire meal, you might lose your lip color, but the thing is, it's not like super messy and you don't have to worry that it's migrated onto your face or your teeth or whatever. It just disappears. So I will always choose more comfortable formulas over those super matte formulas that last whole day. I don't mind if I have to reapply once or twice during the day, but I will prefer that my lips feel nice, because liquid mattes usually dry out my lips very much and they appear really cracked, and I don't prefer that. So I think this checks all the boxes for me, and I already had used these in the past, but when I used them in Thailand, I really gained a new appreciation for them, and I had to include these. I think they're wonderful, especially these 2 shades. Even the fuchsia one is nice, but I just didn't have any opportunities to wear fuchsia lips. I think in my January favorites, I featured the Lakme Moonlit Highlighter. But this month I'm featuring another one that's really similar. It's the Lakme Absolute Sun-Kissed Bronzer. So as you can see, it's a similar type of packaging and concept, but the Moonlit Highlighter has one side shimmery highlight and on the other side a bronzer. And this basically has two different shades of bronzer, and otherwise I think the formula is really similar. There is a little bit of shimmer in it, but it's not like completely highlighter-esque shimmer, and it's not like chunky glittery spots. It's just that fine shimmer that just gives you that beautiful glow on your cheeks. And this is another product that I ended up taking with me to Thailand, and I use this every single day that I put on makeup. I like to keep my routine very simple, but I always finished off my face with a little dusting of this bronzer. I really always preferred to use bronzers over blushes because I've just always thought that bronzers suit warm and darker skin tones more than blushes. They just look nicer. I kind of put this on the apples of my cheeks. I'll also pull a little bit of it towards my temples, like with the same brush. So kind of this area, but I'll concentrate here, and then finally after I've blended my cheeks, if there is anything remaining on the blush, I'll also just take it over the bridge of my nose. Usually there's not much remaining on the brush because I don't want that area to be super glowy. The brush that I preferred using with this bronzer is the Tweezerman Finishing Contour Brush. I think this is the perfect shape for the kind of look that I'm going for because it is sort of like a stippling brush. It's not too thick and it has this tapered shape as well that works perfectly. I've really enjoyed using these two things together, and they've absolutely become a part of my daily makeup routine, and I would totally recommend this bronzer because not enough Indian brands make good and affordable bronzers. This one is just super. I almost forgot to mention there are two different colors on this bronzer, so you can pick and choose like a single one in case you want to, but I just generally swirl the brush around and get a mix of both the colors. I have one nail polish. This is not a new nail polish. I've had this for over a year now, and I don't know if I've ever featured it in a favorites before. I can't remember, but I rediscovered it and I've been wearing it like all the time. I've reapplied it twice and I'm wearing it on my fingers as well as my toes. So that is something because I usually don't match my finger and toe nail polish. It's a Lakme Absolute Gel Stylist nail polish in the shade Gold Dust. This is a foil finish polish, so it gives that very sort of nice metallic look. It's really shiny, but at the same time it's not as difficult to remove as say glitter nail polishes. And though it says gold dust, the shade is very much copper or rose gold, so in case you like wearing rose gold accessories, this is the perfect nail polish to complement that. I think it looks very nice and sophisticated, great for like work, great for parties, like great for college, great for anything. Please do not look at my nails now as an example of the polish because I kind of ruined the finish by playing Roller Coaster Tycoon on my phone while the polish was still drying. Even though I've had it for over a year, it's not going thicker or goopy on me. So that is also a huge plus because I find that in a few months nail polishes start going thick, and then you can use thinner, but it's annoying. So this one is a definite thumbs up from me. One skincare item that I've really enjoyed, and I'm going to apologize in advance for this because it's not available in India. It's the Garnier Skin Naturals Micellar Cleansing Water. I have been seeing this in everybody's YouTube videos, especially the UK YouTubers, for I think a couple of years now. I was so happy when I went to Bangkok and I first saw this that I picked up 2 bottles on my first trip, and now when I went back I think I picked up another 3 bottles. I don't even remember. You guys are going to see my Bangkok haul really soon though. This is such a good makeup remover. I had not tried any micellar water based removers before that because it cleanses your face, it breaks down waterproof makeup like anything, but at the same time it's not greasy, it's not harsh, doesn't have any alcohol, it just sort of feels exactly like water, which is absolutely amazing. It's supposed to be soothing as well, great for sensitive skin, and I usually always tone my face also after using it just to get any remnants of makeup. but it does a very good job. And there are many micellar waters out there, but this is really one of the most affordable ones. In case you have any like relatives going abroad, or you're going anywhere, like you're traveling the world and you see this, just pick this up and you will absolutely not regret it. It's really nice and it was so affordable. I think I paid like around 400 rupees for this massive bottle, and you don't really need a lot of it at a time. Putting on makeup is a lot of fun, but removing it can be annoying. And I think that micellar water has really improved things for me. Last month, as in the month of February, I saw that 2 new micellar waters also were launched in India. One was by L'Oreal, which frankly I did not try because I already have like a stock of these, and because the L'Oreal one was a little more expensive, and the other one's by Maybelline. If you've never tried a micellar water though, I will definitely recommend it. I think it's really nice. It's gentle, but it removes makeup very well, and it has made me very happy. Now I mentioned that I have one hair thing, and it's a hair tool for that matter. It is this Corioliss hot brush. I had been contemplating buying this hot brush for a really long time now, because today I haven't used it. Today I've curled my hair after a very long time. But generally I always heat style my hair, and I used to use this straightener most of the time, and I don't like that poker straight look, but it's just that I have very frizzy hair that I find I need to straighten it so that it looks neat. So when I started seeing all the videos and all the chatter about this hot brush, I was really interested. But they were all sponsored videos, so I was a little bit skeptical also, like, is this brush any good? My endorsement right now is not sponsored at all. I bought this with my own money, and it's not perfect, that's for sure. It's a digital hot brush. Right now it's not plugged in, but there's a little display here that shows the temperature when it's on, and the display on mine is buggy, like the middle light doesn't come on half the time. That's annoying, and I probably could have got it exchanged, but I did not want to go through the trouble of dealing with customer service trying to get it exchanged. At full price, it's definitely expensive, but it's usually available at Nykaa for like 40% off, where it becomes more affordable. I've been using it for over a month now. One of the first time I used it was in my January favorites video, and you guys all complimented me on my hair there, so thank you. I would credit some of it to this hot brush, and even though it hasn't really reduced the time I spend on my hair, I like the effect it gives, and I think it's less damaging than a straightener as well. I'm trying to use it on lower heat so that it doesn't like hurt my hair. I will use this when my hair is fully dry after washing it, and the effect usually lasts until the next wash, so that's something I like, because hair dryer, the effect used to go by the next day, and I'm not going to blow dry my hair every single day. I also use this every day in Bangkok. Not every day, but every time I wash my hair. So it's travel friendly and it's quite nice. I thought I should give it a shout out. If you guys are dealing with frizziness and stuff, I think you should look into this. And finally, I have one snack. This is the Cadbury Dairy Milk Silk Oreo. I was seeing ads of this all over town just before I left for Thailand, but I didn't see it in any store at that time. I just saw giant hoardings and billboards. But I think on my January favorites video itself, one of my viewers, Sama, said that she really liked this, and since then I was like, I really want to get my hands on it. I finally bought it online on Amazon, because who doesn't love it when chocolate is delivered to your home? So I bought like 4 giant bars of these, and I finished up 2 of them, 2 big bars, in like a week, which I think is not that bad, right? I eat them at night before going to sleep. I sometimes like to eat it first thing in the morning. If my dentist was watching this, she would hate me. This is really yummy. It's like just a milk chocolate on the outside, and inside there's a little layer of that white cream in Oreos. But the crushed biscuits really do it for me, because it's something like Rice Krispies, but it's even tastier. The texture is just delicious, and I absolutely love it. Cadbury keeps on trying to come out with something new every few months. Last time they came out with their marvelous creations or something. It sounded promising. I didn't like it very much, but this one is very good, and I would definitely recommend it. I cannot stop eating it. In fact, I think I am going to eat some right now, so I'm kind of hungry. There is an audible crunch on this. It's so good. I think it tastes best, like most chocolates, when it's kept out of the fridge for like 10 minutes and it starts to melt a little bit. That is the sweet spot. It is very, very good. So that was everything that I loved in the month of February. I'm also going to write a blog post where I will share all my movies and TV shows that I watched this month, because I watched some really interesting ones. If you guys discovered something new, please share with me, because I love to know what you guys discovered, and very often I go and try those things, like in the case of the chocolate, and I discover something really amazing. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.